Well,
whoa. Look who came crawling back. We told everyone last week you got fired.
Whatever.
Oh, Danny Hyphen is back. Thank you again, Slotmaster, my buddy Corey, for best pal Corey there, coming in clutch from Danny Hyphen's out.
Thanks for
filling in. We had a good time playing Call of Duty last week while Danny Hyphen was out in Hawaii.
Yeah, I went all the way to Hawaii, the big one.
All the way. I was looking at your flight from here to
of.
there, and I was like, if I took a flight from here to the other side of the United States, I think I reached the ocean again. It's the same length of flight, right?
Huh.
Almost.
It's like a.
I think I would have to fly like at an angle and go back down like by Florida. I don't think I could make it all the way up to like the Northeast. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's. Yeah, I'm not sure how.
About a 6-hour flight.
Yeah, 6-hour flight for me. Yeah, it was like 5:30. They actually made it pretty quick.
Yeah.
Today we got it in like 5 hours 30 minutes, something like that.
Wow.
They were hauling ass.
And you flew that first class on the way back. And,
yeah, that was necessary.
You got your little meal.
Yeah.
A little whiskey and Coke there too, or something.
A couple.
Yeah.
I got a couple whiskeys and Cokes. When you're in first class, you get to start the flight.
Oh yeah, they come around and give you drinks before the plane even goes, right?
Yeah, I got a Dos Equis.
Yeah.
So I had that, and then we both got whiskey Cokes for the meal, and then she just didn't want it because whatever. So she went to bed after eating. But yeah, it was we had pasta and then these 2 little salad bowls, like with toppings, and they were pretty good.
Nice.
They gave us hot salted nuts and a little bowl of cashews and almonds. Pretty good time. Yeah, not bad. I love the fold-out tray. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It comes out one arm, it just slides up, you push it forward, you have to pull it out a little bit, it goes down, it flips down, and there's another thing that comes out where you can like maybe put your cell phone or maybe your drink.
Okay.
It's crazy.
Nice.
So it's just a comfy time.
Good little week in Hawaii though. Weather treats you nice out there.
Yeah, it was warm in certain parts, but it was like 85 degrees at like the hottest really.
Yeah.
But it is humid out there. You're on the ocean.
I mean, it's nothing but humidity.
Yeah, you were dependent on the breeze. The first part of the trip, we stayed at a big place, but it had no air conditioning whatsoever, so you needed the ocean breeze coming off. But we were right on the ocean. You could just climb out and dive in. Yeah, had a really nice time. Staying cool did at parts like get tough, but yeah, you could open every window in this place. It is just nothing but windows.
Nice.
So all of them had screens, no bugs, no nothing.
Makes sense. There you go.
Got to make good use out of the kitchen. But yeah, the food was great. A really good pizza even. It was pretty good.
Yeah, you sent some pictures of some stuff. That pizza looked pretty good.
Yeah, that was pretty yummy. All the food really, really fresh. Good fish. You could eat the fish like crazy out there.
And you have a new collection of Hawaiian shirts to wear on the show and in your real life, your daily life.
Yeah, we went to a bunch of shops out there, and I just bought a whole bunch of these shirts.
Look, you brought me some shells.
Yeah, they're comfy. They're very comfy. Yeah. You love those shells.
I do. I put them right on when I got them. I was like, it's actually two. It's two different ones. It's not just one wrapped around twice. Like I couldn't like wrap this around my neck and my dong or anything. It's 2 necklaces.
2 necklaces. 2 shells.
Well, we're glad to have you back, Danny Hyphen, and what a week to have you back because some things happened this week here in the gaming sphere.
Yeah, and I missed out for a bit.
You missed out a little bit. Yeah. We were texting about it. I got the latest game, well, one of the latest games all downloaded for you while you were gone because it was 120 gig.
Yeah, we'll talk more about it.
We've got a lot to talk about tonight in terms of. Did you send me the news? Yeah, you did.
Oh, yeah.
Oblivion Remastered.
Oblivion Remastered.
What have I been playing? Call of Duty.
Of course. Par for the course.
And now Oblivion Remastered.
Shocking to me.
But not on my Legion Go.
Oh.
A little disappointed about that.
So it doesn't run too well, huh?
Yeah, and like the Legion Go's not really friendly with cloud gaming. One, the Xbox app doesn't recognize the Legion Go controllers.
Oh.
2, The browser will, but that version of cloud streaming sucks on the Legion Go.
Oh, no.
And it has an issue with Oblivion where it just ends unexpected stopped at the start of every game, right when it launches up. Or I don't even see splash screens. So my only other option really, because it's also hard to stream from your computer when it's a Game Pass title. Like even with that NVIDIA, well, it's not NVIDIA Shield, whatever it is. It uses the old NVIDIA encoder to do it through like Steam or whatever. But yeah, it's really hard to do that with Game Pass games because you can't really put Game Pass Xbox games in like your Steam, non-Steam game library. They don't launch right. So my only real option is to pop that thing on my Xbox and potentially see if I can just stream my Xbox through the Xbox app, and if my Legion Go will handle it. So kind of bummed about that because there's no reason this game shouldn't run, but it
absolutely no reason whatsoever.
It's
don't let anyone lie to you.
It's bad. We were putting it on this computer here in the studio, which is not quite as powerful as my daily driver. And boy, I had to crank stuff down. They released an update that got rid of all the upscaling today in it. So I was really hoping to leverage FSR, but no, not happening.
Took it out.
Yeah, they took it right out. But
wonder what happened.
I mean, it has to be broken. There's no way they put all those upscaling methods in there and then just said, "Oh, they're gone."
It's just crazy to just take them out, though.
Yeah.
You figure they just leave them in.
Yeah. So Oblivion Remastered, we're gonna be playing it later tonight, and I think Danny Hyphen's gonna share a lot of his thoughts, reactions, and opinions during that segment of the show.
Oh yeah.
So you don't want to miss that. That's coming up later. I got a little character spun up, and he's about what, maybe 2, 3, maybe 3 hours, maybe 4 into the adventure.
You're about where I am right now.
And we're just gonna pick up from there. And Danny Hyphen's got a lot of thoughts. A lot of thoughts and opinions because the original is one of his favorite games. So
I played it a lot.
Yeah.
Not as much as other people, I'm sure. I'm positive, but I played it a lot.
So Oblivion was it was the talk of the town. It was no real surprise when it finally came out.
Oh no.
The only reason that there was some doubt behind it is just because a lot of it just didn't make sense. One, that it was going to be a shadow drop with no marketing.
Mm-hmm.
But in typical Xbox fashion, they don't even market the games they market. Yeah, this one got one tweet and a commercial on Paramount Plus or some shit if you have ads, like kind of a thing, is how Xbox usually promotes a new first-party title coming out.
They don't talk about anything anywhere besides that. I don't know why.
So it was rumored that this game was just going to shadow drop. And even when people, when they announced all will be revealed, when Bethesda tweeted, everyone was like, oh, it's got to just be an announcement. It's not going to shadow drop. It's just going to be an announcement. I mean, a lot of people were like, it's happening. But a lot of the doubters were like, oh, they're just going to announce it, and then it's going to release probably like summertime or something. Mm-hmm. Nope. The other big thing that had a lot of people doubting was the fact that we were going to just go ahead and do this in Unreal 5 and not do it in the current version of the old engine.
It sounded like absolute nonsense.
It's just insane.
It's lunacy.
Now we can just remake Bethesda games in Unreal 5 and shit it out, and you'll be happy with it. And that's what they found out so far. Is outside of diehard fans, most people are like, oh, fuck yeah. This is awesome. So it doesn't matter. No one gives a shit about the creation engine.
Yeah.
Apparently.
I just imagine how this game is running in the background.
Yeah.
This is Unreal Engine 5 running on top of that original code in most ways. There may be some changes here and there, but it's pretty much the same crap.
Yeah, from like a texture standpoint and the world itself, yeah, I mean, it's all pretty much rebuilt from the ground up in terms of the look and feel of the game. I mean, it does not look like your average remaster where it's just an upscaling thing. It's an entirely night and day redo of all the textures. So
they said every asset.
But the game itself, the reason why it's still considered a remaster and not a remake is because I did hear there is some new dialogue that was cut, but 99% of it is all the old dialogue, just like
I'll have more to say
remastered
on
as
that
well.
later.
But yeah, there was a lot of like things about this is a remake. It's like, I don't know, it's a remaster. It is
very much a remaster.
It is quite a remaster. But yeah, there's even me who'd never played the original cared to play it. I was feeling it going, it's weird playing this just because I've played like, including Fallout 76, like 5 other Bethesda games for hundreds of hours.
Yeah.
So
there's something there.
I was like, the way it feels, the way you move, the way everything is, the way that, just it feels very much like every other game that, of course, is made in Unreal for the past all our lives here. So, yeah, I mean, it's great. It's just it's like I was describing it to Danny Hyphen on a text one night. I was like, it's like playing a Bizarro version of a Bethesda game. Like something is off.
Yep. It's very weird. There's things that are so weird about it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
well, howdy, Mr. Slotmaster.
It's uncanny.
We were just thanking you for filling in last week on the big program. We had a lot of fun. Good times.
Thanks for covering my shift.
Yeah, thanks for covering Danny Hyphen shift while you was on break. So yeah, 4 million players in 3 days. That's pretty insane. As far as we know, this game is selling well too. Even though it's free on Game Pass, there's a lot of folks that just instantly were like, "Nope, buy." You can buy even if you have it on Game Pass. There's a $10 digital upgrade for the deluxe edition, which comes with some extra missions so that you can get like a set of armor. And then like a soundtrack or something. So
yeah, I actually got that content.
Pick that up.
It's pretty neat. The music is all there, which is great. Because the composer's gone. He left.
Yeah.
But yeah, all this works here, which is great. Sounds great. Concept art, I haven't been through all of it. It's some of it's kind of neat. But yeah, it's just
so
it's just selling like hotcakes, I guess.
yeah, and I mean, as far as we know, they're going to keep updating it. It did get an update, as we talked about today, which I don't think have they still not released any release patch notes on that, because that was the big thing today. Is everyone was like, any patch notes? Like, what's you just threw a 1.6 gig update here a few days later. Everybody's curious to know what happened. What'd you change? Well, the upscaling's gone. We do know that. It's obviously broken because the setting for it's still there. It's just disabled and it won't do anything.
I have nothing official.
Yeah, nothing official.
Let's see here.
Madam
Oh, okay. So there's a tweet. I guess Bethesda Game Studios or something typed in a thing. Let's see here.
What time?
Doesn't say the time. That's the thing.
It's a tweet.
Oh, it's a Reddit post.
Oh.
Never mind. I didn't. Let me see if I can click on it.
Does it say anything about what?
9 hours ago.
Okay.
Hotfix pushed live today was for a few back-end tweaks and nothing directly impacting gameplay, but we've seen it's affected some Microsoft Store players' UI settings for graphical settings, specifically related to upscaling and anti-aliasing. Any graphic settings adjusted prior to the Microsoft Store hotfix are still enabled and function normally. You'll just be temporarily unable to adjust those settings due to the issue with the settings UI.
Okay, so
they're working on it.
My DLSS should still be on if I go in and play on my computer.
Yes.
Okay.
Perhaps.
Well, we'll see. I mean, it's still terribly not performant. Like, even if I can't get on my 4070 Ti Super. I can't get over 90 FPS.
Oh, no.
I can sometimes, but like outside, no. Inside, yeah, I'm like 140, 150, but outside, 90.
This game runs like shit.
Absolute dog shit.
It runs like dog shit, and it should not. It is running on 2006 code. This game runs on my 360. I have the disc, and I can prove it. Hell, I can put it in my Series X, and it'll play.
Yeah.
What's wrong? This game runs everywhere else.
Did you boys see my shells Danny Hyphen brought me from Hawaii? Look at those. Got little shells. Shells. But yeah, the other thing we were talking about is what's rumored. This all came out during the FTC case for Microsoft Activision Blizzard, where the rumor of the Oblivion Remaster did leak. So that pretty much confirms the Fallout 3 remaster, which is one that I'm excited to have the same feelings about.
Oh yeah, Bizarro.
Playing Fallout 3 in Unreal 5.
Ugh. It makes me sick just thinking about it.
Yeah.
But then again, we're playing it now.
So a lot of people, and myself included, are predicting that we will see that one around the release of Fallout, the TV series Season 2, which is slated for early 2026. So
that means they've been hammering on these games.
Yeah.
As fast as possible.
Yeah, and then there's another game in the Dishonored franchise. So we don't know what that. I would assume the first Dishonored, probably.
I can't wait to not play it. I just don't care.
Which one makes me motion sick? I think it's the first one.
The first one, probably.
The first one makes me motion sick. So, yeah. The Oblivion's out, and here we go. What do we got here?
That second one.
Oh yeah. What's this about?
This is okay. So there's a team that's been working on this conversion mod for it's called Skyblivion.
Okay.
To basically remake, Tamriel, or not Tamriel, but this game in the Skyrim kind of engine, and they've been working on that for a long time. And then this game came out, all out of nowhere. So what they went ahead and did is they gifted them the entire team got a copy of this game.
Here's a $40 game that's free.
Here's a $40 game. Yeah. Oh, and they also said that they have no. They're not going to come after them or anything for what they're doing. They actually want to support the project.
That's cool. That's cool. That's very cool.
They want this stuff to release. This is coming out later this year too. So,
you think you're going to enjoy that more?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'll probably enjoy this a bit more. We'll see.
So this is going to be Oblivion, but in the engine that they did Skyrim.
Yeah. By fans.
Okay.
Making the game. It's a whole modding team. They've been working on this project.
Okay.
So they all got keys.
I mean, that's nice. I mean, you got a $40 game. You all got a free copy. But the fact that they got official word that, hey, we're not going to go after you. We want you to do what you do. Keep doing what you're doing. The fans are going to support it. That is mighty kind of them.
They're going to dick around in those files. They're going to dick around in those files.
So there you go. That's
yeah. At least they gave them a copy. They didn't have to buy the game.
Yep.
This. I'm excited to see this one come out.
Yeah.
Let's see how this is gonna. It's probably gonna run better, for sure.
And of course, like we said, we're going to be playing the new Oblivion Remastered here a little later in the show when we get to the news. That's where Danny Hyphen will be sharing his thoughts, reactions, and opinions as we head into the lands between. Oh wait, sorry, that's Elden Ring.
Wrong place. We're gonna head into Cyrodiil.
And then kind of also in line with what I was just talking about how this game is non-performant and I basically cannot play it on my Legion Go. The Steam Deck. Oh, we got some refunds happening on Steam, and this is kind of tough too because you have a whole new kind of subset. As we found out, it's not many because we went over all the numbers of people who buy gaming handhelds now. But you've got a new subset of Steam players that are going to flex the refund thing because they play pretty much solely on the Steam Deck, and they work with what they can find in the Steam Deck verified program. I don't know what the first game was, but apparently this is not the first time that people have really realized that there is some sort of critical flaw with the Steam Deck verified program. And just because, and they're like, basically it's just a rubber stamp at this point. It doesn't mean that the game's playable. It just means that they filled out a form at this point. The Steam Deck version of this game, or it's the game, but running on the Steam Deck.
Yeah.
A lot of people are saying that you can get 30 FPS during the intro. You can get near 30 inside, but the moment you go outside, we're looking at 15 FPS.
That's super low.
Yeah.
That's bad.
Yeah.
And that should not be the case for this. This is UE5's fault. It's really unoptimized UE5. And it's that. Because this game, this is running old code. This should be more performant. It runs like crap, and it should not.
Yep. I'm hoping that's part of their pull, but again, I mean, this is every game now. Is like, just release it, just get it out there. Is that, you know, some of the upcoming updates, you know, you play this game in 6 months and it might be decently performant by then, but they're gonna have to update it. They didn't release it that way.
It should not be this bad.
Yeah.
If this is printed to a disc, it should not run.
You know how far I would be in this game if it worked on my Legion Go?
Oh, yeah, you'd be playing like crazy.
Yeah, it's just like I play some COD with Slot Master in the evenings, but then after that, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go lay down. And how'd it run on the Xbox? Man, Craven's ass. You've been playing today. He's been playing
I've been
today
playing
on
it on
Xbox
on the Series
Pretty
X.
good on there?
You get they basically default you to performance mode when you go in.
Okay.
You get 60 FPS most time.
Okay.
There are some outdoor segments it goes down, like 20, 30. Just turning the camera sometimes for no reason, and then it goes up to 60, and you're running around. Quality mode, you get the crisper visuals and some more better lighting.
That frame rate,
but that frame rate is
cooked.
Yeah, you can't do the 30. You can play it in the performance mode.
How's
it just runs like shit.
Have you witnessed any of how it's going on the Series S in there?
It's 30 FPS.
Locked 30?
Yep.
Yeah.
Locked.
Locked 30.
It's probably more performant on the Series S than it is the Series X in quality.
Wow. But it's one of those games where it's on the Series S and there is not a 60 FPS mode at this
I don't think so. Yeah, she's playing it in there and it's whatever defaulted, and I doubt it's performance mode.
Yeah.
Like unless they really were like this shit's not gonna work.
Yeah. So and it's like, yeah, I mean, really, honestly, it kind of sucks right now. The best place to play this is on a mid or high end 40 or 50 series card. Even then, I'm not getting the numbers that I would expect to be getting at all. I was honestly expecting to be able. I knew ray tracing. I wasn't gonna fuck around with that, but I figured I'd be all fucking high ultra. And locking like 110 FPS. No,
none of that.
No, I'm high. I'm high. No,
you need a 5090 for that stuff.
Yeah, but on my 4070 Ti Super, I have pretty much most of the settings set to high, not ultra. And then the no ray tracing, and then I'm running DLSS quality.
Yeah.
And fucking frame generation, just to get another 10 frames out of the deal.
Because you need it. You need those frames.
Bad.
It's rough, and it shouldn't be this bad.
Yeah, but yeah, like I said, on my computer though, it's perfectly playable. Like I don't glitch. Everyone's been complaining about it on all platforms. There is this little hitch that happens from time to time on all platforms right now, and everybody's complaining about that jitter that happens. And I'm like, yeah, even I've seen that too. So
you just turn the camera.
I don't know, man. I just feel like nobody's getting this right. Like we're sadly at a point where it's like, okay,
I know Unreal is supposed to be easy or whatever, accessible, but God, make it work.
Yeah.
Make it work. You should have enough people on staff to get this running properly on anything. I mean, this game is old.
Yeah, it's for such an iconic game that, like, honestly, they sat on a few different platforms in there and they played it and they were like, yeah, let's release this.
It's not done. They needed more time to get this right.
Yeah.
Oh, great. There's already mods for Ultimate Engine tweaks.
Yeah, I downloaded one of those.
Anti-stutters, lower latency, no film grain, no chromatic aberration.
Yeah, and the first thing I thought was, oh, well, this makes the game look weird.
Really?
It kind of got that. Like all the trees, they look like they were too sharp.
Oh.
Kind of look about them. I have it installed, but I don't know. I'm like, yeah, some stuff's better, but I don't know. I mean, to what they just tried to turn off, I'm like, I don't know. I don't know if there's any fix in this. Like, because you were talking about on PC, which I'll probably do too, is just getting a reshade, just so that it looks better, looks more glowy and vibrant. And
yeah, and something that cleans up just the weird fog.
Yeah.
that is just pervasive in this game. It makes it look weird. I'm probably going to play it more on PC with mods than I might on console.
But there's really, like I said, not many right now that are really worth me going into.
Probably not. I mean, the community needs more time because this has no official mod support whatsoever.
Yeah. And from what we understand, there's not going to be any.
Yeah.
Official mod support.
Oh, of course not.
Because there ain't going to be a creation kit for this.
No, this is UE5.
Mm-hmm.
This is code they can't give out. I mean, if you really want to check this out, just if you have a Game Pass, play it there. But
yeah, definitely.
you got to be a fan to buy this.
Yeah, you got to be. But play it on Game Pass if you're curious. I mean, I wouldn't buy it. Me, like I said, I never really got into like Oblivion, Skyrim, stuff like that. Fallout's kind of where I came into Bethesda games. And then, I played Starfield, but, Starfield's one of those games that you probably won't come back to for a long time, and that I'll only come back to when a DLC drops. And it'll be for less and less days each time.
That's about it. I didn't finish Shattered Space.
Yeah, it's on Game Pass. It's a Play Anywhere title, so it's Xbox, PC.
You can play that
your
there.
Save comes right along with you. The number one mod, of course, is the Ultimate Engine tweaks. But yeah, these look about the same as they did 2 days ago. I mean, this is just all the shit you would just expect from a game that doesn't have official mod support. It's going to take a long while for people to crack into certain pieces of it to give you like those overhauls and those texture overhauls and things. But this is not going to be like well, you were telling I was looking is like even Oblivion doesn't really have great mod support. It's got more than that. They've got like
they've had tons of years.
They've got like character overhauls and stuff, but it's nothing crazy. Like looking through the Oblivion mods
compared to like Skyrim's mod community
Fallout,
is crazy.
Yeah,
Morrowind's mod community is crazy, but Oblivion's was kind of always, from what I understand, not as nuts as the other ones, but it got weird in other places.
Yeah, but. There you go. That's the one I want.
Alternative sprint.
My dude sprints all funny because he's got his shield and his arms like.
Remember, everybody, crouch is B and clicking the stick is sprint. And there was never a sprint in Oblivion. And getting used to these controls is the worst part.
Yeah.
You're just clicking buttons.
But yeah, these mods are nothing to write home about at this point.
NPC Sketchfire. It's a good mod.
Yeah.
Way to go, bud.
There you go. That's our Oblivion news. We will be playing the game right after our break after we finish the rest of the news, so stick around for that a little bit later. But we got a release date, PlayStation news, for Ghost of Yotei.
Yep. Ghost of Yotei?
Ghost of Yotei. Is that how you say it?
Is it Yotei?
Yotei. I say Yotei.
Ghost of Yoda.
Yotei. October 2nd.
Yes.
Is when Ghost of Yotei. This is the sequel to Ghost of Tsushima. Tsushima.
Yes.
Yeah.
Looks neat.
Yeah. I don't know. I just don't, I don't feel like this is gonna. I don't know. It's gonna do fine. I just don't think it's gonna do as good as the first one.
Yeah, you think it won't do as good as the first one?
I mean, I don't know. Sony needs a win, though.
They do. They don't release games often anymore. They keep giving us those same games over and over again.
I think, what's Danny Hyphen? He's drinking a Coors Banquet over there, and I'm laying low tonight. I got a jug of water.
Jug of water.
Jug of water.
Water.
I had a little upset tummy this week, so kind of trying to get over that. So yeah, nothing special tonight. I'm going in dry. I am gonna eat an edible during the break though, so that can kick in during Oblivion.
That's a good plan.
Oh my god!
No,
are you fucking kidding me? PlayStation.
1901.
I was born in the year 2000.
1-1. Oh, rebel.
Yeah. Ooh, whiskey will fix that tum-tum. I think whiskey got me this tum-tum.
That's a good way to get that tum-tum.
If we're being perfectly honest, I think whiskey's how I got the sour tum-tum this week. I had a one celebrity day. I think Sunday, maybe. I don't know. One day I had a few. Yeah, this is that ghosty yodel though.
Sucker punch.
Who are you? I thought we killed your whole family.
The snake. The Oni. The Kitsune. The spider. The dragon. Lord Saito.
What are we going to do with this one, Saito?
I'm sorry. It came to this, little wolf.
Situ Rainu. Why do you always call me that? It means one who is easily lost in the hunt.
That lipstick. I liked the little bit I've played of Ghost of Tsushima. But God, the world is boring. It's one of those games where it's like, I don't think the map needs to be this big because there's nothing to do.
It's pretty, but it's empty.
Yeah. Which I know, I understand. It's not like there's going to be shit everywhere, but it's like, I don't know. I just, in a video game, I'm like, yeah, well, I don't know. Could the map be smaller? Maybe?
Back where all this started.
So you go, October 2nd. I think that's about it, unless you count Marathon.
Oh.
Yeah, which the false hype campaign is gearing up for that one.
A lot of people are not looking forward to that.
You're gonna have certain game journalists who've got Sony in their pocket, starting to tell you, "Oh, I'm actually having a lot of fun with this alpha."
Okay.
I don't know. I mean, I think honestly, since it's a multi-plat, I don't think this game will go the way of Concord as fast. Ooh, Russ factor.
Ooh, 90 days.
Russ factor.
Is that what you're saying?
No, I mean, I don't know. I just feel like, you know.
Think another platform will save this game?
I think after a year, Marathon and Helldivers will be doing about the same.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Oh, poor Marathon. I don't know.
Yeah, and it's just like, you know, I mean, Marathon is... And what's funny is I laughed my ass off. Because Bungie, Marathon, not a lot of folks that, like, game today, especially younger people, they don't know that Bungie started, basically, with Marathon.
Yeah.
And it was a little different.
One of the first games.
It was, there was some groundbreakingness to it. For the style of game it was, first person sci-fi shooter, and they I mean, it's basically how PC games were made in the mid 90s. Is there's it's a trilogy, But like each it's like not the second one's not better than the first one.
Yeah.
It's like when they came out with Doom back in the day. Doom 2 was basically
It's basically
Doom.
the same thing.
Just
Like,
built the same exact game or a different game in the same exact engine.
I think this was considered maybe one of those Doom clones.
Yeah. So now Marathon. This is not your old Marathon. This is a new Marathon from Bungie. But what's funny is during one of the announcements trailers, it said from the makers of Halo and Destiny, and I'm like, not Marathon. Marathon, but yeah, not Marathon, not the makers of the original Marathon.
And Marathon. Well, there's like no one on staff anymore.
Yeah, but
Like no one.
It was still funny that their new IP is a name of their first IP, and that the announcement trailer just said from the makers of Halo and Destiny.
Yeah, that's
Bungie.
nuts.
Oh, so there you go. What do we got here? A PS5 update. In our PS5 news, the update adds audio focus feature and old themes.
Yeah, they brought the old themes back.
Oh, those ones they took away?
Yeah.
The PlayStation eras theme?
Yeah. They brought them back.
There you go. There you go. They told you they were coming back, and everyone was like, why are you taking them away? Like, that's the one thing people liked about that update was that they got their little PlayStation themes that we looked at a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
They said due to overwhelmingly positive response from our community. More like an overwhelmingly negative response from the community when you took it away.
Yeah.
Just leave it in there. I guess this audio focus thing is going to let you change sounds, like levels of sounds for specific things. Like Call of Duty.
We only have 30 seconds left.
Come on, let's hurry.
Contact 6 o'clock.
I'm going to push back somehow.
I almost feel like that was in an alpha test that I was a part of.
Probably.
Because I remember that sound clip and laughing at it. So unless they used it for something else, that might have been a part of one of the alphas that they did back when I used to turn my PlayStation on. I don't turn my PlayStation on much. I did the other day. You know what I've been playing on my Legion Go?
What?
Streaming my PlayStation and playing Gran Turismo.
Oh, good. I'm glad you're getting use out of that game.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. I stream it to my Legion Go.
Yeah.
From across the room. Don't play it on the TV, and then I have Gran Turismo in the disc drive. So there you go.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I'm unlocking cars in Japan now.
Oh.
So I'm not very far.
How many menus would you say you're in?
Quite a few. But those themes are coming back as well as we talked about. Let's see these PS1 themes. Oh, hi, does he? Oh, yeah, he's got his new line of Hawaiian shirts.
I'm going to wear a whole bunch of Hawaiian shirts.
Yeah, he said he picked up like 10 of them out there.
Yeah. All the Aloha shirts.
While he was out there. So he's gonna debut a new one each week, and he's gonna lose track. So you're gonna see some duplicates before you see them all, probably.
Maybe.
And I got these shells. Are these shells?
I brought him some Shellys.
Little shells. Yeah, so there you go. The themes are coming back. And our final piece of PlayStation news. Oh, you got that video we can look at for this.
Yeah.
PlayStation remastered a game in their infinite journey to remaster games that don't need remasters. They remastered Days Gone. And I got this thing here to pull up, but we have a video as well.
What is the deal?
So this is PS4. I can tell a minor difference in the resolution of this car.
It's odd that one looks a bit clearer. And it's not the one that I expect.
I almost like this one better.
I know.
Because why is this glass so white?
Looks weird.
And why is this so white? What is going on? Man, I mean, and people are watching on Twitch right now. They're like, "That's the same picture." Well, here you go. The other video's comparisons, right? The video.
Yeah, this is that video. Basically.
Oh, this is that video.
I think so. I just went ahead and grabbed it from YouTube, but that's the same one.
Okay. So we like this guy's videos. Back it up, back it up. I gotta see this. I gotta see this. Okay, so this is the original on PS4.
I mean,
I like that tree better with the shit in it than I do that.
yeah.
So far, the train track's a little.
There's more grass in the distance, or at least you see it more.
Okay, so here's that picture we saw in the article.
Looks a little clearer, but whatever. And it looks,
This was unnecessary.
I don't think this needed to be made. Maybe the lighting's a little better, but no.
And
not even in the right ways.
Especially to charge people like who own the game $10 for this. Like, this should have been a free update.
Yeah, isn't this like the PC release? That looks totally
We couldn't
weird,
even do
though.
the same time of day. I mean, that's something this guy. Maybe this area is a different time of. Wow, no. Okay. So it is the same time of day. I can see the clouds are the same. Because there apparently must not be. And you can see stars in that one. I like the original better. It does remind me of Ubisoft, though. Ubisoft nights where it's like just daylight, but they just crank down the sun.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's never quite the same.
Jesus. I don't know.
Maybe performance is better.
I don't know if that's a upgrade there. They got rid of some moss. They sure did that.
It's different.
I wouldn't say it's better at all. Different. Yeah.
It's different.
Oh, we enhanced the water a little bit for you.
The water looks faster. It looks less natural for me. I don't know. It looks kind of weird.
Yeah, there's no reason it should be flowing like that right there.
Maybe it's just, I don't know. You think it looks better? I don't know. I don't believe you.
All right, let's take a look at this one.
Sky correction. I don't know what that means.
We just put a blue tint over everything. And the sky's blue now up there.
You say it's overdone, but it's gooder.
Yeah,
I
it was
mean,
going a little fast.
the
I do like
textures.
the ripples, but it was going a little fast.
It's going too fast. It's a 70s gradient.
Like, unnecessary. This remaster was absolutely unnecessary.
This should have been just an update.
And this game didn't do that great. Like, it did bad enough to not warrant a sequel.
They're only doing this because they're out of ideas and they're not making any games.
Yeah.
They need to just make games.
The performance on that left one's shit.
Yeah, that's the PS4
It's
Pro,
like
right?
fucking 10 FPS, man.
I think this is PS4 Pro versus PS5 Pro.
How did this game run on a base model PS4?
Okay.
I think I have this on PC.
You should compare that. Oh, that.
There you go again. We put our blue filter on.
Yeah. The puddle looks different.
Yeah,
I think
like
it looks a little bit better. The puddle looks better in the new one, in my opinion. But everything else is just kind of I don't care. It looks worse, and the rocks look worse in the remaster. That doesn't look gooder.
Oh, you got a cat that likes hair ties too? We got one of those.
Yeah.
We always just form a collection of them on that shelf.
Loading times.
Wait, what? I'm so confused. What just happened there?
What?
Did
What?
did the new one not have splash screens? Because it was black forever. A minute 35. What is this? Grand Theft Auto 5?
Yeah, it's PS4 Pro. Textures. What do you think?
Unnecessary.
They look better, but it's just, well, the textures on the dude do. I don't care. I don't care. I guess that's what it is. This should have just been an update, right?
There should have been an update. A free update for owners of the game.
I mean, you have the files. You own the game. What did they do different?
Nothing.
They add anything?
There's actually less fog on the right one.
That's surprising.
Yeah.
That's I'm
There's actually less fog in the remaster.
I'm shocked. I'm actually shocked.
And we do like less fog. You can't see the snow on the mountain as well because it's more contrasted in, which is more realistic for a nighttime weather scene like that. So I'll give that one to the remaster.
Yeah.
Again, unnecessary, and that's a giant shot. That's another one where I would say yes, the lighting's different, but you know, it's more natural, I guess.
In some ways, yeah.
I just don't see why you need a PlayStation 5 to get that, though.
This should just be settings. This should just be settings.
What a remake. Yeah, this is...
Oh, some of the ground is deeper.
This is
the rocks
nuts,
are bigger.
man. Why? This game got a 71 on Metacritic. And it didn't sell well.
The cars on the left look better. Oh, no, never mind. The ones in the back look worse.
Yeah, and it's like some of it's too... It's just the contrast is more noticeable on the left one as well. It's more natural on the right.
I don't know.
Which that's pretty much every example of a lot of these is the contrast on the original is just so the darks are too dark on like objects, darker than what they should be naturally. Unnecessary. So yeah, this is
that's about right.
This is I don't know how much this game's selling full price if you had to buy it full price.
I put it on there. Let's see. $50 digital only for new, or a $10 upgrade if you already own it.
So they're not even coming out with a physical version of this.
Digital only.
But it is a digital only $50 game if you didn't own it before. Or $10 upgrade if you do own the game, and that can be physical or digital. If you have the PlayStation 4 game, you just pop that in the drive, and then when you go to the PlayStation Store, it will automatically change your upgrade price from $50 to $10. And then you just have to have the original PS4 disc in the system to play the enhanced version.
I wonder if my copy for that I got for the Greatest Hits collection, whatever thing that I got for free counts.
Haven't they done some shady shit with that before?
I think they did. I think they said that for one other game. Pop in.
Oh, so then I have this on PlayStation as well because I would have got that too, right?
Technically, yes,
yeah,
you would have
gotten
gotten
part of the 20 games.
Let's see, Days Gone Remastered upgrade for owners. Let me see if I can sign in on my crap. Because it should know that I have it on my account.
So the left one's real green and the right one's kind of blue. And we have slightly different lighting.
Honestly, I want more green.
Yeah.
Sign in.
Ground texture's a little better on the new one, of course. That fire is a little remastered.
Oh.
Wow. Yeah, this is unnecessary, man. I'm sticking by that. Oh, that looks like shit. Look at that reflection in that puddle. Oh my god. I mean, it's doing that weird kind of phase in and out even on the original there.
Yeah, I think that's just more of the screen space ambient occlusion.
I don't even know what to say anymore with these comparisons. Like,
there's more grass.
yeah, they put a little more grass in there.
This should just be settings. Textures. Settings. Is this just the ultra preset on PC?
Yeah, pretty much.
This should just be free. They claim it has better lighting, draw, LOD improvements, and shadows and reflections.
Here's a shadow of the man.
There's parts that look better, but parts that look worse.
And what's funny is some of the shadows are exactly the same. Like the plant.
Yeah. Kind of like the more diffused look. Well, the original popped in there, so there's that. Oh, the lighting on the broken glass is almost like, it looks like a long dark
go
game.
go back. The water coming out of the hose is better on the new one.
Yeah. That's good hose water, I guess. That is true. That's better hose water. Skin stuff looks better.
Yeah.
Character models look better. But these are just settings.
Honestly, I think her shirt looks better in the original. But yeah, his shirt actually has the lighting on it now.
Yeah.
The new one.
There's things that look better. But this, yeah. I don't know if this should have been worth $10.
No, I don't think so.
I think that this is just the settings that they had. This isn't necessarily a remaster. Huh. Let's see. Well, you see that?
What is
One
going
down
on
there? Yeah, that
Whoa, what is going on? Back that up here. Okay, so right here, I think we found a bug
Yeah.
in the remaster. So these trees right here by this little house,
Yeah.
watch these when it remaster slides over, and you're gonna see a graphical bug. It's doing it down here and here. Oh my god, it's everywhere. Holy shit, that's funny. I like that. That makes me laugh.
That's fun. They introduced bugs.
Yeah. So, there you go. Well, that's a comparison of another game that didn't need to be remastered.
Yeah.
Days Gone.
They did it because they had to, because they didn't have anything else.
Yeah.
Man.
Wow. And our final story tonight. What is this? OutRun, the arcade game.
Yeah.
Universal's making a movie out of it.
I thought this was an April Fool's joke.
Well, it still is April, but it's not April
No.
Fool's anymore. So, Sega arcade classic OutRun is becoming a movie directed by Michael Bay.
I know. That sounds so wild.
Oh, shit.
Sydney Sweeney might be attached. I don't know. Says, yeah. I wonder if this is going to be like some kind of Cannonball Run or Gumball Rally type movie. Because how else can you do this?
I mean, there's going to be cars flipping and blowing up and explosions. And
There better be.
I mean, Michael Bay's involved.
I know.
It's going to be insane. So, yeah, there you go. That's something to keep a lookout for is OutRun. This sounds like something that's going straight to streaming, though.
Oh, yeah. Ferrari has to be on board, though. We have to get Ferrari on board.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
I mean, that's going to be crazy if this goes to theaters, though.
I wonder how it'd do.
I mean, Michael Bay's your only real draw there. If you just say, hey, we're making a live-action OutRun, moviegoers are like, what?
Okay. It might just be
Okay.
some kind of just Cannonball Run game, because that's what you do in the game. You go through checkpoints, but your objective is to go to the end. You go through all sorts of different places and environments as you do.
Yeah.
So maybe it is kind of like a cross-country race kind of movie or something like that. Yeah. That'd be the only way I could think of doing that.
Well, there you go. There's your news, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we're going to get into the meat and potatoes of tonight's program. We are going to boot up a remaster that looks a little better than the original, than Days Gone remasters did. We just looked at just a second ago. We're going to boot up Oblivion Remastered. We're just going to pop into where I'm at, and Danny Hyphen's got some words, some thoughts, some reactions. We're going to play us a little Oblivion here tonight on the big show. So,
All right.
go get yourself a drink, pop by the shitter, and come on back now. We'll be back in just a few minutes here, so stick around, everybody. It is the Russ Factor Show. We will be right back.
The Russ Factor Show!